guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Madison, starting off another weekly vlog, and I am just pulled up to a Firehouse Subs. I'm about to run in and grab myself a little lunch, kind of like a late lunch. It's 2 o'clock. I am about to go hang out with one of my girlfriends who just recently had a baby. I mean, I guess he's like a month and a half old now, but it seems like she just had him. And yeah, just gonna go like hang out with her for a little bit, but I am starving and craving a sub. Like, I haven't really had many weird pregnancy cravings at all, but I will say I think it's because like I'm not allowed to have cold subs. I've been craving sandwiches more than ever this pregnancy, so I try to get a hot sub like whenever I can because it kind of feels like the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Firehouse Subs. I actually haven't been here in like a year, but I think they're really good. So I'm going to grab a sub sandwich, go hang out with my girlfriend. I am actually in like yoga pants right now because I have plans to go to yoga later. That's why I brought my yoga mat. There's a park nearby my house that does yoga every Tuesday night, so like outdoor yoga. However, it is currently raining, so it's 2 o'clock. I'm not sure if it'll be canceled or not. It's a 6 o'clock class, so I don't know if like the ground gets wet if they want to cancel it. I'm gonna have to like check and see if they're canceling it, but either way, me and my sister-in-law have been trying to go to this outdoor yoga class for a long time. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to stretch and move like I was once able to. I actually have not like gone to yoga in a long time, and if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that like I usually do yoga like 2 to 3 times a week. I do hot yoga every single week, but I haven't been able to do hot yoga my entire pregnancy, obviously, and then just like yoga in general I haven't been great about doing. I just do like my stretches every night, but nothing like too crazy. But I figured it'd be good for me to go to like an actual class and get some stretches in. Yeah, we are just starting off another little weekly vlog. Not sure what all we'll get up to this week. I do need to pack my hospital bag. I already started like gathering everything for my hospital bag. I am currently 35 weeks pregnant, going on 36 weeks pregnant. Had my OB appointment yesterday, and she said next week, like I'm being seen weekly at this point. Next week I'm getting my first cervix check, which is kind of exciting, like a weird thing to be excited about, but it is exciting because that just means like we're getting further along. Things are getting closer, which is so fun. So Kyle and I were like, yeah, we should probably have a hospital bag packed, like just in case. I feel like at this point in pregnancy, I know like most first-time moms go all the way to their due date, if not like beyond. But sometimes things happen, and I know I've heard a ton of stories. People have already DM'd me on Instagram being like, oh girl, I had my baby at 35 weeks or 36 weeks, so be prepared. So yeah, I definitely do want to be prepared just in case. So I'm going to pack my hospital bag this week. I think I'm going to film like a whole what I packed in my hospital bag video. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know, and I can get that up shortly around the time that this video goes live. And then we also have maternity photos this Friday. So one of my best friends is a photographer, and she's like amazing, and she asked me like way earlier on in my pregnancy. She actually did my like gender reveal photos. If you guys saw those over on Instagram, back then she was like, please let me do your maternity photos. So she's always like planned to do those, so we're going to do some maternity photos this Friday. Kyle's gonna come and everything, so I'm really excited for those. I feel like 35, 36 weeks is like the best time. I feel like my belly's big enough, but I just know I'm not going to want to wait much longer to do these photos. It's hard enough getting out of the house as it is, let alone doing a whole photo shoot. So yeah, I'm really excited for those. I cannot wait to see how they turn out. By the way, I got these glasses. I know they're a little crazy, feel like a little out of my comfort zone, but I think they're really cute. They were on sale for Amazon Prime Day. I feel like they're like $30, and they're literally on sale for like $10. And I just thought they were kind of like unique and cool, like a cool vibe, so snatched them up, but I really like them. All right, I'm starving and my friend is waiting on me, and I'm like in my car babbling. So I'm going to run in and grab my sandwich. Thank you so much.
I'm really not feeling the look today. I feel so blank. I put together a little snack plate of the lunch because I'm hungry, so at 1 o'clock.
I'm gonna put some of this Ithaca hummus on with the French onion.
It's about time we put some curtains in. My sister Angie seasoned up the chicken. I'll have the exact recipe.
Good morning. Actually, it's not morning, it's like afternoon already. It's actually a couple days later. I just didn't really have a ton going on to vlog. We had a pool day yesterday. Kyle was off work, so we were able to go to his family pool and just like hang out and relax there all day yesterday. Honestly, at this point in my pregnancy, most of my days are just spent at home and relaxing. I'll either have like a couple days of like go and like having plans and seeing people, or I'm literally like sedentary on the couch for like 2 days straight. Honestly, don't even feel bad about it. I have just been so tired. Like my body's just been so tired lately. Like this morning I woke up at 8 a.m. Felt pretty good, like ready to start my day. Got up and went out to the living room and fell asleep on the couch by 10 a.m. I've always heard my pregnant friends say like they napped 3 times a day when they were in their 3rd trimester, and I totally get it now. It is the weirdest feeling being so tired when you're not doing anything. Like I really am trying to like rest as much as possible, but I'm still so tired, and it must just be like all that my body is going through right now and growing a baby and all. And so yeah, it's just like the craziest thing. Like I have to nap at least once, if not like twice a day, and I have to be horizontal for half the day, otherwise I'm just exhausted. But that is all to be expected. I feel like it's totally normal in your 3rd trimester to be super tired, and I want to let myself rest if I feel like I need it. And I have literally been in my pajamas all day. I just put my hair up and about to make some lunch. My pelvic pain has been feeling a little bit better after the past couple days of resting. I think I just like did a little bit too much last weekend, especially with like the wedding, and we were like on the dance floor all night. My pelvic pain got really bad after that. Just basically feels like aches and pains in your hips and all the like pelvic area, like front and back. Sorry, the air conditioning just came on, but it's mainly just from like the weight of carrying baby. I probably should be using my belly band more often. I just feel silly like putting it on during the day. I don't know why, but I like wrapping this band around me, but it really does help relieve a lot of pressure and like weight from the belly. So I probably should be doing that more often, even if I'm just like hanging around the house. But yeah, today was just like a pajamas all day type of day, and I'm okay with it. Just a comfy chill day today. Got some work done on my laptop. I've had like this like running to-do list of just like adult things I need to get like switched over onto Kyle's insurance since mine is ending in July. I don't think I said in this vlog yet, but I got jury duty. Like I got summoned for jury duty, and you guys would not believe it. I literally was a summoning for 3 days before my due date. Yeah, so definitely not gonna be able to make that, so I had to figure out how to get like exempt from jury duty and all that. That was my first time ever getting summoned for jury duty in my entire life, and of course it's whenever I'm going on like 40 weeks pregnant. So yeah, I figured that out and was able to get exempt and everything. Was just kind of like on my phone and on my computer a lot today, just doing like adult stuff. But anyway, I am very hungry. Going to make some lunch. Actually, Kyle isn't working super late tonight. He should be home maybe in like the next hour or so, so I might wait for him to get here, but I'll show you what we're gonna make. We're just gonna have a pretty healthy dinner tonight, just like super simple. Just going to bake some chicken thighs. We are very big fans of chicken thighs, especially with the skin on. Put a little bit of olive oil on there, some seasoning, put them in the oven. So good. I usually either eat them with like some sort of like noodle, potato, or rice. Tonight we're going to make some jasmine rice, and then we are also going to mix some asparagus. We also like to bake our asparagus, and then we top it with a little bit of like provolone cheese on top. It's so yummy. And then how we make our rice is we use this Toshiba rice cooker. I talked about this in a recent video of mine. It makes cooking your rice so easy and so quick. I don't know about you guys, but I always struggled with making rice myself at home until I got this. Like I said, this is the Toshiba rice cooker. It is a really nice like travel size, honestly, and just like really easy to keep stored away in your house or in your kitchen. Works so well and gets your rice perfectly fluffy and cooked every single time. So if you guys also struggle with making rice like I do, you would love this. I'll put in some clips so that you guys can see kind of like how it works, but basically it adjusts the temperature and cooking time based on the rice's moisture levels. So it's always going to deliver that like really yummy fluffy rice. And it just eliminates the need for all that manual adjustment and all that guesswork. Like I said, I feel like I never could get my rice perfect, but with this rice cooker, it makes it so easy. As you can see, it has 8 different cooking functions. So you can do white rice, quick cook, brown rice, mixed grain, porridge, cake, egg, and it also allows you to make soups, stews, oatmeals, and a lot more. And I love that it has a keep warm option so that if your rice finishes a little bit early, it keeps it perfectly warm in here. It also has a programmable delay timer, which allows you to schedule your cooking up to 24 hours in advance. So you can set the timer in the morning and then return home from work with all of your rice perfectly prepped. So yeah, as you guys can tell, we absolutely love this thing. I will have the Toshiba rice cooker linked down in the description box below. The next day, I woke up bright and early this morning because I have a book club meeting with my girls. I've been meeting with my kindergarten team for like months now. We've had a book club, which is so much fun. I've always wanted to do a book club, and if you've been thinking about joining one, definitely join one. It just like really encourages you to actually read every month, and it's really fun just like rotating. Each one of us get to pick a book every single month, and then we get to pick like where we meet to like hang out and talk about the book. Obviously we end up like talking about the book for like 10 minutes and then just like having girl talk for the other hour, but yeah, we are meeting at a local coffee shop in St. Louis called the Mud House this morning. I am extremely tired. I have not woken up this early in a long time. Literally had to be up at like 7 a.m., which is not that early, but it's just hard for me to get out of bed early these days. So I'm definitely going to need a coffee. But yeah, I'm really excited. We were reading the book Project Hail Mary this month, which is kind of like a sci-fi book, and I think they're making it into a movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a movie that's coming out like in 2025, which I'm really excited about because it was actually a really good book. I'm not typically a sci-fi person, but this book definitely kept my interest. So even if you're not a sci-fi person, maybe give it a chance because I did really end up liking it. Actually just started a new book on Audible today that's not in our book club, but if you guys remember, I listened to the Housemaid series. I don't know if you guys have read those books, but they're so good. There were 2 books in the series and they just came out with a 3rd one. It's called The Housemaid is Watching, and it's really, really good so far. I'm literally only like a couple chapters in, but I loved the first 2. It's just kind of like a mystery, like murder mystery thriller type series, but yeah, I like saw that they came out with the 3rd one and had to download it, so I just started listening to that one on the way here. But I'm not sure who's hosting the next like book club, who's picking the next book to read, but I'll have to start reading another one. So I feel like I'm currently reading like way too many books because I'm also reading Where the Crawdads Sing, just like a physical copy of it back home. But I like having an Audible book to listen to in the car just because I'm always in the car, always driving around, and I love listening to books in the car. It just like makes the drive go by so much faster, and I feel like I can get so much reading done. So always have an Audible book, I feel like, and a physical book that I read at home. So if you like murder mysteries, definitely check out the Housemaid series because that one is so good. All right, I'm about to head in. I'm feeling very large and I feel like he is like up in my ribs this morning, like hard to breathe, but I'm really excited to see my girls, so had to get my butt out of the house this morning. All right, I just got home and filmed my hospital bag video, which feels so surreal to already be filming. I am officially packed up, you guys. This is like my little duffel bag I'm bringing that's full of postpartum stuff, my Boppy pillow, and then my suitcase underneath. I'm just bringing a carry-on suitcase. Just filmed a YouTube video and then I also filmed a little Instagram reel. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I usually post there first, so I'll have my Instagram handle on the screen if you want to follow me over there for updates. But yeah, I am completely packed up, which makes me feel so good. I know I'm only going on 36 weeks, but you just never know at this point in pregnancy. So it feels really good to have everything ready to go. So yeah, stay tuned for that YouTube video. Super in depth. I went over like everything that I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it. That should be up. Actually, that video might be up before this one. So if it is, I'll have it linked right here. And if not, it'll be up shortly. Like I said, we pretty much have everything done. I just have a couple more things on my to-do list. I went ahead and set out a few things on his changing table just to remind me to do them. We need to set up his baby car camera. We also need to do his car seat. So that is like first thing on the list. This right here is his outlet sock and then also his outlet camera that we're going to put on his bassinet. I want to kind of like look into it and see like how it all works, how the outlet sock works. I want to set up his camera, download the app, all that stuff before he gets here. And this is another baby monitor. This one I think we're actually going to put on his crib because I'm kind of hoping that he'll be able to take crib naps. Obviously that's all TBD, we will see. But yeah, I am going to set up this baby camera on his crib as well. So just a few things to remind me, because these were in his closet, like tucked away. Put them out just to remind me to get these things done before he comes. I'm so out of breath from filming that video, but put on this cute little, I don't even know what you call these, little jumpsuits, overalls that I got from Amazon. They're just so comfortable during pregnancy. Highly recommend. I used to wear this to work whenever I was just like 12 weeks pregnant, but it's even more comfortable now with the big belly. Honestly, might bring a pair of these to the hospital because this would be a really good like going home outfit. I have a couple pairs and they're both from Amazon. So yeah, other than these few things, we need to get the car seat installed. I also need to build his bassinet, which I'm hoping we'll get to in the next week or so. I definitely want to have his bassinet like all ready and set out next to our bed. But really those are the last few things that we need to do. Feels so good just to like have the hospital bag ready to go. So yeah, I am feeling really good, feeling prepared just in case he were to come early. Watch him stick in there for like the next 5 weeks and like not be ready to come out. That's totally fine. I do want him to keep cooking, but definitely ready when he's ready. By the way, I know I haven't filmed a nursery tour yet, and I do plan on doing that. I know I show like bits and pieces of it in every video, but I do want to do like a full tour once it's like more cleaned out. Right now I have like a bunch of random stuff sitting out. I also have like his name sign above the crib right now. I have his name hanging over here. So I've been trying to like block that out in videos. For that reason, I think I'm going to wait to do his full nursery tour once he's born. That way I can like announce his name and like not have to take down his name signs for the tour. So yeah, I am going to film a little nursery tour very soon, and that should be up shortly after he's born. I swear you would have thought I would have lived like 9 lives already this morning with how tired I am. I'm about to crash on the couch. First of all, my pelvic pain is so bad right now. I need to sit down. It's just like so uncomfortable walking these days. Just feels like my bones are literally grinding on each other. It's really fun. Honestly, I feel really good other than the pelvic pain. The pelvic pain has just been like the worst part. I feel like the further along I've gotten in the pregnancy. But yeah, just like waking up early, socializing this morning, although getting to see my girls was really, really fun. Just took it out of me, and then filming that video and everything. I'm about ready to sit down and take a nap or just like chill out for a little bit. We do have maternity photos tonight, which I'm so excited about. So Kyle gets home from work around 4 and we're gonna go do like some sunset photos, so around like 7 o'clock. And yeah, I cannot wait for those. I'm so excited for the outfit that I bought. And yeah, I just have been looking forward to maternity photos this whole pregnancy. So I'm very excited that today is the day, and I can't wait to show you guys. Those will be posted over on Instagram, like I said. So if you want to follow me over there, but yeah, I can't wait. So I'll take you guys along with me for those maternity photos tonight too. morning. Happy Monday. Sorry I didn't vlog much this weekend. I just spent it with Kyle and my family. As you saw, we went to the farmer's market on Saturday, which was really, really fun. And then yesterday, Kyle and I just had like a chill day at home. If there's nothing to vlog, I'm not just gonna like pull out my camera just to vlog it. But today is a very exciting day because I'm going in to the OB this morning. I am 36 weeks pregnant today. We're officially 1 month out from the due date. So crazy that we're literally exactly 4 weeks until he could be here. Obviously he could be here before that too, which is so crazy. Getting my first cervix check today, so just seeing if there's any progress down there. I talked about this maybe in this video or maybe in my last one. Obviously I know that cervix checks don't always mean anything. You can be like 3 centimeters dilated for 3 weeks. It's not necessarily a sign that labor is near, but I still think I'm gonna get my weekly cervix checks just because I think it's good to know if your body is doing what it's supposed to be doing down there and dilating, because I am at like weekly appointments now. So yeah, that's what we're going in for. I'm also getting my like group B strep test. If you're unfamiliar with that, just look it up. So yeah, it's kind of a big day. She always told me like 36 weeks is whenever we'll start our like weekly appointments, our cervix checks, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, it just means we're getting closer to meeting him, which is really fun. I've definitely been feeling a lot of pressure, like very low pressure, like different than anything I've felt. It just started in this past like week. Like I can just feel really, really like that he's really, really low down. And my pelvic pain has just gotten like worse and worse and worse, which my doctor said is just because of all the pressure and obviously just like your hips and everything just like opening up, preparing for labor. So I'm hoping that's all a good sign that things are progressing, but like I said, we will find out today. Just made it home from my appointment. It literally was like 15 minutes long. I was in and out so fast and everything went really good. Pretty much all they do is they weigh me on the scale, they take my blood pressure, ask me how everything's doing. She checked his heart rate just like with the Doppler. And then today, like I said, I had that strep test, so they literally just like swab you real quick, and then she checked my cervix, which wasn't super pleasant. Didn't feel great. She said that this is what early labor contractions feel like, so just prepare. Yeah, it definitely was like not super comfortable, but it was pretty quick. So I am 1 centimeter dilated and 50% effaced, which, if you're not familiar, efface just basically means just like the thinning of your cervix. Sorry if this is like TMI and you don't care, you can skip past this part. But yeah, basically she said that being 50% effaced is really good for this being my first baby and only being 36 weeks. It just means that I'm like starting to thin out down there, which like helps dilation and everything. And she actually said she was able to like feel his head, which is just like so mind-blowing to me. I'm like, you just felt his head? Like, what? So crazy. And she said she like pushed him up a little bit. So yeah, he is head down and very low, which is also really good. So yeah, honestly, just like really happy with it. I didn't really expect to be like more than 1 centimeter dilated, but also really happy that I am at least 1 centimeter. That's kind of like what you should expect by this point. Just means your body is doing what it should be doing. So we went ahead and scheduled out like all of my future appointments. So pretty much once a week for the next 4 weeks I am like scheduled out. Obviously like he could come before then, but yeah, until then we'll just be doing like weekly checks and everything. I do hope that he like comes spontaneously and naturally, but we will just see. My doctor doesn't really want me to go like past my due date. Most doctors don't really want you to go past 41 weeks. It can just get dangerous for you and the baby. So yeah, obviously like we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't know how much I'm going to share about that like once I get closer to labor, just because that's whenever you kind of have to make some decisions, and Kyle and I will have to talk about like getting induced and stuff like that if I am like coming up on 40 weeks and he's still like not progressing. But I don't know, I just like have a feeling that since I'm already like progressing a little bit, I have just like high hopes that things will continue to progress over the next few weeks on their own. Feeling really good and just about to go inside and just like veg out and chill out for the rest of the day. Just been resting like so much these days, mainly because it hurts to walk. My pelvic pain has been really, really bad, which she said is expected at this point in pregnancy. She's like, the pressure and weight down there is just like, it's just only gonna get worse. So she's like, this is always the point in pregnancy where even like women who have super healthy, easygoing pregnancies are ready to get that baby out just because it gets super uncomfortable. So yeah, the third trimester, like the last month, I just entered my ninth month pregnancy, she said is definitely the hardest. And whenever a lot of women are like, all right, let's get this baby out. So I can definitely relate to that. I want him to come on his own time, and of course I just like, all I care about is that he's healthy. I just want him to come whenever he's like healthiest and most ready to enter into the world. I don't want to rush anything, but if he's ready, I'm ready at this point. So yeah, it'll be really exciting just to see over the next like couple weeks how things progress. All right, you guys, I am sitting down editing this video right now. I just ate some lunch and it's just been like chilling, getting some work done, but I'm going to go ahead and end off this vlog here. I hope you guys are enjoying these weekly vlogs. I do intend to continue doing weekly vlogs until he's here. So we'll see how many more of these we can get up on the channel before baby arrives. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already so that you're notified when my videos go live. I cannot wait for all the future baby videos to come, all the mom life videos to come. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Thank you as always for supporting me, watching, and I just love and appreciate you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.